what should be. Oh, you know what? That's what messed up my layout. Okay. If the Citra window gets resized, it messes up my capture.
Ew.
Alright, so that's where it should be. If things look slightly different, that's why. But yeah, last time we ended with entering the Shadow Temple. And this is a really weird... not so much for, like, the layout or anything, but it's because of, the lore behind it. The Shadow will yield only one with the Eye of Truth handed down in Ocarina Village. So yeah, that's your, hint that you're not done there. So this place is heavily based around what the truth. Make my beak face the skull of truth. Ultimate.
I think I ended up doing this place without it.
Ultimate this. It is possible. However, it requires a lot of trial and error and a lot of blind guesses. So as this guy mentioned, we need to push him to face the skull of truth, and that is the one skull that doesn't appear. No. Okay. We're good. Now, you'd expect this dungeon, alright, it's like super tricky and all this stuff, especially because... Only one would take the item hit. You'd expect it to be like, okay, this place has got to be like a freaking labyrinth or something. It's the last, it's like either the last or second to last dungeon in the game. Everything is super weird. One who gains the Eye of Truth will be able to see what is hidden in the darkness. Basically, a lot of these skulls are blue. The Shadow Temple here gathers Hyrule bloody history of food and meat. However, there's not really much here. Like, the darkness tricks of the lily. You can't see the way forward. Okay. It's weird. This place is relatively straightforward. And here's our mini-boss. It's Dead Hand. Again. Except... It's Dead Hand.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Except with a much more annoying hand layout. Oh god, no. But yeah, I hate this hand layout. I do want to mention, like, it's weird. This place is super straightforward, but there's a lot to go with dungeon and even the water temple. Like, it's a bit strange. A lot of the
Well, the way the water temple works, it just takes a long time, so you could easily mess something up. But this is just like, yeah, here's a thing you might have to walk through.
It's just weird because you expect the dungeon based around literally hitting stuff. Yeah, by the way, Dead Hand's a joke. Yeah, the Master Sword. It's just weird to me. It's a strange, thematically ill-fitting dungeon, I guess. Also, you get the dungeon item super early. Because I'm pretty sure that this is it. Yeah, the hover boots. People really like these things because they're kind of neat.
Oh, yeah.
It's a neat idea, but the only thing is the friction loss is kind of bad. Anyway, the one really interesting part about this place, but I have a hard time getting excited about it, is, as that man was reminding me, as Skullman was saying to me, this place is apparently where Hyrule's dark history lies. But the issue is you never really get any of that directly. A lot of the weird stuff here can only be implied, I guess. This case is being real. I think it was stuck up there. Um, but yeah, that's an interesting part, and this place has a lot of like speculation and theories around it because of that, which I'd say was surprising, but it honestly isn't. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's great. Makes it bigger. Oh no. Good enough. I'll worry about that later. If it's off, I'm sorry. But yeah, there's a lot of like weird speculation, like the monster that we saw exit the well, is that part of the history, or is that just kind of here and they sealed it away? Like, is this a cemetery for the royal family or something?
I always just think these dungeons are just weird places.
I mean, yeah. It's not like some of them you can kind of grasp some sort of use out of, like Spirit Temple's literally a temple.
Mm-hmm.
Like the way it's set up, it looks like a place of worship. Oh yeah, there's something else in here for some reason. But a lot of them don't make a great deal of sense. I mean, and I guess the Fire Temple would be a some sort of person. Oh, yeah, right. These walls are big. It's the first key door. It's the lock. Not a lock door. It's the door. I don't know. It's definitely got one of the better atmospheres. Also, it's got a lot of the most memorable set pieces. This thing.
Oh, I forgot about this one.
Yeah. It's just one of those things where it's like, how can you not remember it? And just because of how memorable this place is, I think, to me, is what saves it from being a mediocre dungeon. Because design-wise, I don't think it's a terrible thing. It's okay at best. I feel like I need to clarify because people hear mediocre and think bad. Because they get used interchangeably by some people. But, I think the mechanics are fine. Puzzles are a little straightforward, I guess, but everything else is like really cool to it. And I definitely understand people remembering this place, especially if you're someone who theorized a lot about it. Well, it's saying something. Want to see a ferry to the other world? Come here. Yeah. We'll be getting back to this place, but here it is. Switch my view because the camera doesn't like this. Yeah, it's a big ass boat. Also, healing ferry. Apparently, I thought that's where a sculpture was. We need to restock up on these anyway. It'll be useful. The boss here isn't ridiculous, but I'd rather not have my own ineptitude ruin anything. Yeah, I don't know. I guess sorry if I sound negative about what could be your favorite dungeon, but it definitely sticks in my mind, is the thing. And I think that's enough to save a dungeon from being terrible. Because this definitely isn't bad, it's just okay. What's over here? I believe this has our key that we need. Yeah. Also, again, like, there's a certain point where I will question why the heck something is the way it is in a Zelda game. Like, for lore reasons and stuff, like how this place brings up Hyrule's apparent bloody history. But I'm not gonna go and question something like the stupid, Reaper statue, because, okay, I know that's literally just there for gameplay, to look cool. Stop that. You redeads, I hate Gyptos. Look at this guy, he's literally... Oh my god, what was that? Is this Marth?
Ooh. That's quite a wrapper.
I also want to mention that he used that specific Gibdo that got the stupid grab on me. Also used his time stop to avoid my jump attack.
I feel like that mechanic was just like based off some bug they had.
Maybe.
Or just freeze the game for a bit. I'm just like, yeah, that's cool.
Alright, also they give you the map and compass really early in this place. Alright. Which is surprising to me, because, again, people always talk about, like, oh yeah, the harder the dungeon, the later you get the map and compass. I'm just kind of like, really though? This is supposed to be, like, again, either last or second last dungeon. Just outright compass. Oh, why there's so many of these things. Stop. Bug. Not actually a bug, this is a true arachnid. Ooh, thanks for the hearts though. Yeah, so... It wasn't obvious. This place's main theme is death, which is why guillotines are now an obstacle. And... Wallmaster. We should get this thing out of the way as soon as possible. There we go. Never understood why Wallmasters always drop so much money.
Oh yeah, well.
But yeah, that's fairly consistent too. I'm pretty sure the smallest drop's like 5 rupees a piece. Oh, okay. I guess it's the way back up. That red bubble just almost ruined me. Oh yeah, also Alpha's free show up here. Not dead, but they're also now normal enemies, which is horrifying. I should really just be using the hover boots for this, but I don't want to go into my inventory. Got another silver puzzle over here, so we'll do that. Just get rid of this peat moss. Yeah, this dungeon really likes silver rupees. I'm pretty sure there's another silver rupee section in this one. Also, as we can see on the map now, there's a ton of treasure chests. It's a weird place.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if the iron truth will find the stone umbrella that protects against the rain of blades. Yeah. I like the phrasing on that one, but like... Damn, that's weird.
Yeah.
So yeah, what they're referring to is a mechanic that's exclusive to this dungeon, where walking thing here will actually keep us safe. But must be really careful, because there are a few ways that this will backfire horribly on you.
I'm guessing they want to kill.
I don't think so, but still don't want to get hit with stuff like this.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this place has a few gold sculptures in it. I don't know the exact one. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh god, the mini-map for this place is unreadable. There's like 3 chests in this one room. Oh boy, a bundle of arrows. Alright, yeah, we need to get on top of those stone blocks or walk back. I must say though, this is a clever idea for a puzzle. Yeah, I think...
It's just so annoying the way they hide the block.
I mean, they give you a hint outright about it. I think it's not that bad. It's just... It's kind of annoying just going through the room because you gotta go and switch sides. I don't know if it just deals damage to you or if it outright voids you. But, if it voids you, that's just really annoying. Oh, this room is required? What? I don't ever remember being in here. Or not ever remember, but I don't remember going in there, like, as a required section of this dungeon. I need the hover boots for this next one. Oh yeah, as a final dungeon, this place just kind of... Oh no, I don't even need the hover boot. Oh, no, okay. Yeah, that was an outright required puzzle room. How weird. Oh yeah, this is the room I'm thinking of. Oh no, this isn't the exact room, but... Oh yeah, here. But we're just gonna... Right off the top of my head, because how often I play this song. I think I'm just gonna show off how useful this could be if you bother to play it. It is so good on against these readings. Oh, I guess it's a chest too. I mean, I guess he would have killed... Oh, okay. Just... This place is weird. Just 5 rupees. 5 rupees. Just randomly. 5. Wait, what?
A whole 5.
Ah, yes, my favorite invisible hookshot targets. Uh-huh, okay. Can I even reach that? Should put those first. Thankfully, the hookshot indicator in this game is super useful for finding those if you know where they are. That's like the second one as well. Now, I wonder if this does the same sound thing that Mario's 8 red coins do. Because if you don't know how that works, each coin sound is a separate sound file that just gets played in a row. At least I assume that's how it works, because if you put more than 8 red coins on a level, it just starts loading in random other sound effects. And by random, I mean specific ones, but I don't know the order, so it's random to me.
Does this one do the same thing where you just get higher pitch?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I would guess probably the same thing.
They were on the same time, wouldn't surprise me. So, for this room, I think this is all we need to do. Yeah. Have to give Skullman a snack. And I believe killing all the keys also just gets you out of here. Yeah, there's a key in there.
5 rupees.
It's also a gold sculpture one. I should like look up a list of the collectibles in this game and just see how many are in this place. Because I swear it's more than normal.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Or at least a lot of them are out in the open. Because I don't go looking for these things. So, okay. No, I don't think that's one that turns off. Oh no, it is. I thought this was an Iron Boots puzzle.
That was my first one. Oh, turned off.
Yeah. Oh, god damn it. I remember why I don't like this place. Okay, so we're just gonna smart this time. Well, they did think to use Iron Boots, or at least mark that Iron Boots can be used.
Oh yeah, look at that.
He's gotta wait. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, I always think you need to use the hover boots because that's how I first figured out how to do this, but there's totally just a wooden panel in the ceiling.
Oh.
I always forget about those. I feel like I need the ones of truth here. See, once they... Oh, no, okay. It's just... See, once they start using the ones of truth, I feel like I develop trust issues. Hey, what do you gotta say?
I mean, that's literally the whole dungeon.
Yeah, I can hear the spirits whispering those. Those who have the sacred feet should let the wind guide them. They will be led to the hidden path. Say, oh, that's the game saying, hey, dumbass, you're supposed to let the wind carry you in one of those. It's
I gotta kill these two.
It's my reward for coming in here. Happy Meal toy.
Either.
You know, the stupid, like, eye thing just tried to kill me as I walked out of this room. Oh, really? The fireball chases you. Is it in this room? Yeah. Okay, yeah, it is in here. Stop it. Good tip. Good tip. Gee, that just barely has enough force. Okay, so I really quick just feel like I need to talk about this. A lot of people really did like the change to the boots in this game. How they're now an item. As was the case in Twilight Princess, that was it. But I personally am mixed on it. Because it's nice that I don't need to go into a gear menu, but at the same time, I don't like having 2 of my 4 inventory buttons being boots sometimes. Goody. 5 rupees. What the lens of truth?
I mean, they're giving you so many extra things to use. I think it's good that there's something to use with it.
They're giving you 1 more.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the originals had 3 for everything on the C pad except for up, which was the navy button.
Well, I mean, counting the 2 that are touchscreen only.
Yeah. Still, yeah. The original games had 3, this has 4, so...
This is... Oh, wait.
But you can't change it's on B.
Yeah, B was off screen, so... That's all.
Oh, right. You haven't hit this? No. Yeah, it's really hard to see, but there's cracks in that.
Oh, yeah.
And then, just in case you still didn't find it, it's fucking invisible, too.
Oh my god.
Sometimes Nintendo hates its players. Oh.
And that's the required one, jeez.
Yep. Okay, so yeah, we were in this room before, if you remember. This is where we get to go on the cruise. Or where we got to see the cruise.
Just looking at this whole thing, now I feel like I came in here without the lens of truth, and then I just like gave up and then tried to find it.
I don't blame
There's
you.
no way I would have done all this.
I don't blame you. I don't know how I made it through this dungeon. Because as you can see, we're already almost at the boss. Because this room looks massive that we're in, but it's a straight shot. You get on the boat and that's it.
Oh.
And then there's just 4 rooms to the side there, one before the boss, and then the boss. And by the way, I know there's a sculpture over there. Okay. I don't want to get that one. That's not worth it to me. Yeah. Most of the royal families inscribed. So yeah, I wonder what we have to do to that now. So yeah, this is probably a really memorable section for a lot of people. And I think it makes sense because it's one of the cooler set pieces this game came up with. It's just like, look at this thing. It's fucking horrifying and amazing at the same time. And it moves incredibly silly. Okay, so I also do want to mention how kind of jerkishly designed this boat section is. So yeah, you get ambushed by Astolfos. And you don't have to fight him, but it's really awkward to do jump attacks in this boat because, well, it's moving up now. And then his friend joins in, and we're just kind of going, oh shit. But this is all a ruse, by the way, because these are not required enemies. I don't even think you get anything for killing them. They are here to distract you. The reason for that is, this boat crashes and sinks at the end, and you need to get off of it.
They don't follow you?
No, they'll just... Oh shit, they do. What the heck? I didn't know they did. One of them just fell off the map, so we're good. Yeah, I didn't get to put it on the screen, but the boat just kind of makes a noise that I swear was reused from the SNES game. And then just, like, walls.
Oh my god.
Like, you couldn't hear it, but it was like...
Yeah, I gotta look that up later.
Alright. Please have a heart. Oh my god, no. I really don't want to go through this with the heart thing beeping. I try and stay at high health in Zelda games to not, like, have people get annoyed. I don't feel like popping my fairy if I don't have to. Oh god, no. Okay. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. This is really the respawn point? Oh, who the fuck?
Ooh.
Really? Oh, you need a Scarecrow song to get over there. There's hearts over there. Can I just... Please? Please? Okay, we're gonna try and stay safe about this. My map, like... I swear I had more of my map filled in a second ago. Oh, you know what? This counts as being on the second floor, doesn't it? That makes sense. Come on. This cutscene takes forever. Sure. We take those. Oh. Got an upskirt of Bone Man. that? His, like, Jedi leap. Okay, I'm getting off this thing before I die. Oh, that looks so silly. An actual door? Oh shit, it is. Oh, this is where I need to go. Okay. Okay, so Joe probably hated this room, but he's currently making a character in D8. So hopefully he'll be back in later. Yeah, this is just a... Lore Masters, actually.
Four.
Yeah, 4 Masters. Shield. They're good if you really need the magic. They all drop magic. Alright. And an invisible floor master now. Ooh.
What?
I don't know. There we go. Yeah, they just like throwing shit like that at you in the Shadow Temple. And we get a small one, which I think opens a required room. What you got? Arrows? Yeah. I guess the bow would be a good way to deal with Floor Masters. Oh yeah, if a Floor Master's ever like doing a full turnaround, it just like pivots on its thumb and it looks weird.
Oh, well.
I think this is an optional room. Yeah. Actually, there might be some... no, one of these has a key in it, I'm pretty sure. It's either one of them has a key in it, or this is how you get a Cold Skulltula. You have anything to say? Something came out. Arrows. Magic. Oh, there is a Gold Skulltula in here, so I was right about one thing. They really couldn't hear it without the, unless you killed all the, jars. But no, I think they would still make the noise. Yeah, so I think I kind of decided with myself today, I think I will do Waker after the Majora's Mask. Because I don't know how I'm going to be feeling about that game, and I'd rather not end the Zelda marathon on too sour of a note. How did that not go in one? The fire on these things solid? There we go. Yeah, I'd rather not potentially end. Ooh, money. Yeah, this room just has literally nothing in it.
That was cool.
Hey, it was. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I'd rather not potentially end this on too sour of a note if I'm really not feeling one way. Okay, this is the second part in the game where Din's Fire is required, I'm pretty sure. Because otherwise this room will just squish you and, like, void you. To do that. Oh, that's why burning the Gyptos is useful. Oh, that's lusty. Burning the Gyptos makes them sit back down, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. So, this gets us our boss key. That's why this spot was required. And I believe the last cube. Now we just need to, like, cross the gap, which is really annoying. Although I think it's literally just running across it with a couple moves. Yeah, I remember. I thought the door to that section was on the other side when I played this a while back. So I went across here and then just kind of went like, oh, I'm not in the right spot.
Yeah.
And I don't know if there's any way back. Okay, or not. Or that's the complete wrong thing. What the heck am I supposed to do then? Oh, hey. Oh, yeah, because I entered before. I'm not seeing a hook shot spot. I think that's a scarecrow point that... Oh, it's you. That's not it. That's a scarecrow point. Oh, right. Right. As these jars are hinting at arrows. I think this is the one required use of fire arrows. But you might be able to do this with this. Okay, so I remember now. The tip-off for doing that is the thing I would thought was like a path you were supposed to use on the other side. Because, I don't know, that totally made sense to me.
Okay.
Like, the thing over there is the head of one of these statues.
Yeah.
No fairy. Oh, okay, I know what she wants. Oh. That's the wrong one. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, I hate it when they do this, but okay. Is this just how you get to the scarecrow point? Yeah, Where's though, really? Damn, Nintendo cheaps out on this. I heard something. Okay, so there's clearly a bit more going on in here. Yeah.
Oh, it's easy. Just walk across.
Just trust in your instincts and jump over the gap. Yeah, so the one thing I really don't like about the hover boots is like friction adjustment is that it makes it so hard to gauge how far you're actually going to hover with them.
Yeah.
Do I not get a fairy refill? Because I'm not super nervous about this boss, but I'd rather not have any mistakes. Alright. Not that hard of a boss, though. I'm just worried about stupid shit happening. So yeah, this is presumably what got freed from the well. Don't ask me why this thing exists.
I love how it's on like a giant drum.
Yep. Because it is, and I forget its title, but it'll tell me in a second. It's a floating deck. It's the Phantom Shadow Beast Bongo Bongo. Yeah, this guy's first mechanic is he actually tries to mess with you by banging on his drum, so you can't aim your bow. But the trick is to actually... Okay. There's like 4 things you need to do. It's like, the 2 main ways of doing this hurts. Shit. Your main tricks is to either just shoot really fast with the bow, which is easy to do because of targeting. switch the hover boots because you'll have a bit longer to fire. So then, oh god damn it! Almost got him. He actually moves pretty damn quick when he's trying to stay out of your vision. Also, I don't know what that vision button on the bottom there was. I guess that probably goes to the Sheikah Stone and accesses how to fight.
Yeah, I think it does.
Well, we do have a shortcut back to him. I just don't know where a lot of healing is. You know what? I'm gonna go do something smart here. Since re-entering this place isn't too bad. And I know that there is a third common. So, I just want to take use of it. I take use of a minute. Great, I activated one of the pose in here. Excuse me, fuck off. Thank you. No, this isn't the right. Yeah. Yeah, it is. These. There we go. And Bongo Bongo should just go down nice and easy now, because he's honestly not that hard. It's hard, but that's about it. Can't forget to drink the water. I actually don't know if there's another way to get to the Shadow Temple besides playing the Nocturne Shadow, so I always just do that. Despite me literally being in the same map as it. Okay, nonetheless, heading back in. There's something kind of lame, and they didn't really fix this. Those, you can totally see the torches pop in this room when you go down here. Surprised they didn't try to hide that a little bit better in the 3D remake. Yeah, I could have sworn there was a, I could have sworn there was, like, something where it was, like... Really? I can't even make... Oh my god. That there was another Reaper statue, but it was, like, invisible. I could have sworn that was a thing. That was weird. So I know I have the Lens of Truth already, guy. Oh my god. I hate this dungeon sometimes. How did that not grab?
Ugh.
I'm gonna waste all the healing I just got going back to him.
Honestly, I probably did the same.
There we go. Oh my god, that corner is so precise. I just realized something. I'm a dummy. This is the room that has the... You're just like, yo, you wanna see a, wanna see, like, a ferry to, like, death? I thought it was this room. Oh. Oh, guess not. Okay. do like how they uplinks steps per second to make it look like he's trying to deal with the less friction. Really makes a lot of sense. Oh yeah, wait, it's in the scythe room. That was it. Ah. That is complete and total lie. I'm going to continue being stupid as I please. I honestly forgot that was an insta-kill. Alright, so I don't know we're done with that. Never mind. The ride never ends. I thought the Reaper room was before the Scythe room. Wait, I thought the Reaper room was before the guillotine. It honestly isn't that bad, but I'm making it a lot worse than it ever needs to be. I still got all my health back. No. Ah! Hate this. Does this dungeon have to have so many sections without doors? Because it honestly just makes this way more annoying than it needs to be. Because I feel like I shouldn't need to kill the same 4 Skulltulas over and over again. Just to get back to the stupid boat. Not to mention hand guy whenever he decides to come down. Anyway. What even knocked me back? I'm pretty sure the guillotines don't, and the bubble was past me. Sucks.
I guess it was because you were jumping?
Did I enter jump?
Yeah.
Still doesn't seem right, because these don't even do any hit stun. Oh, that's so annoying. I didn't even get hit by that one, I don't think. I like the one that knocked me off. Oh, right. Also, that Wallmaster still has not come down for me. Well, I think that's mostly because I'm just much. And I definitely passed the Reaper statue by now. should, since I was talking about it yesterday, this is one of the dungeons that has the biggest issue of not really having a, what is it? Not really having a soundtrack. Like,
Oh yeah, it's just sort of... I couldn't even describe it.
It's got like, I guess a beat. Like, I guess it's a beat. Because it's got like, it's got like that going on, but like other than that, it's just kind of some droning noises, which makes sense. This place is supposed to be creepy, but it's so weird. Just barely made that one. It's weird. It's definitely not music, which is something that I think really well rectified in Majora's Mask, even though a few of them do kind of lack melodies. I don't know if you... But we'll talk about that when we get there. And once we get out of N64 era, they pretty much all had some form of a song for the dungeon. And if it was a lot more ambient than even if some were really ambient. But anyway, we're almost back here since I apparently took the long way. I really don't know what happened to the Reaper room. I don't know how I missed that. Silly noise. They like laugh at you the whole time, which is the worst part. Alright, well they just really played aggressively. So, I think we're good because you could technically use a hook shot to fight Bongo Bongo, but I don't think we'll need to.
I would assume arrows would do more damage anyways.
They don't deal damage though. They stun them.
Oh, right.
Your sword, is most of the damage. I'm just gonna be sticking. I also think he drops arrows similar to one boss from Wind Waker. I don't remember his name because I don't think they tell you. They probably do. A horribly rude person for hitting someone from me. Ever notice that the fruits are like the same color as cream soda? I don't know why. Like weird. Alright, let's just go do a Bongo Bongo. I don't know why, but I remember thinking this boss was so funny, even though it's honestly quite freaky looking. I know people... Oh, come on. I know people do talk about this thing in terms of disturbing Zelda enemies because of how weird it is, but I'd be more freaked out about how fast it can move. Oh god. I just fucked that up. This thing literally has after images. God. Keep accidentally hitting, the button I have the Lens of Truth bound to. Horribly annoying. You have less time than you'd expect due to the bow's like prep if you don't get a lock on right away. There we go. Alright. So I don't think there's a way to bend the camera to see what this thing's attached to. But that might... Oh no, alright, it's just kind of... No, is it hooked up to the ceiling? I can't tell. Either way, yeah. And as we see here, this is kind of confirmation that yes, this was the thing that was coming out of the well, and it may have been made of souls. It might have just been it dissolving. I'm not very sure. No one really talks about it, I don't think, unless Input mentions it here. And we got our final heart container. By final, I mean the last one I'm bothering to get. Okay. And here's our Let's Get a Medallion scene. Boy with the noble Zelda's Ocarina. As I expected, you have come. I am Impa, one of the Sheikah. I am Princess Zelda's caretaker, and I'm also a sage who guards the Shadow Temple. We Sheikah have served the royal family of Hyrule from generation to generation as attendants. However, on that day 7 years ago, Ganondorf suddenly attacked, and Hyrule Castle surrendered after a short time. Ganondorf's target was one of the keys to the Sacred Realm, the hidden treasure of the royal family, the Ocarina of Time. My duty bound me to take Zelda out of Ganondorf's reach. When I last saw you, as we made our escape from the castle, you were just a lad. Now I see that you've become a fine hero. There's nothing to worry about. The princess is safe now. Soon you'll meet Princess Zelda face to face and she will explain everything. That is when we, the 6 sages, will seal up the evil king and return peace to Hyrule. I have to say here, you go to Princess Zelda's side and protect her on my behalf. Now I put my power, which should be helpful to you, into this medallion. And here it is. Final medallion, and the last thing that we need to fight Ganon. I guess second to last, technically. Or third to last, I forgot. There's a different item we get. You receive the Shadow Medallion. Impa awakens as a sage and adds her power to yours. Did they copy and paste that text so much? Please look out for the princess. So this one's a bit weird. Oh wait. Another cutscene. God. Link the hero. Finally, all of us, the 6 sages, have been awakened. The time for the final showdown with the King of Evil has come. Before that, though, you should meet the one who is waiting for you. The one who is waiting for you at the Temple of Time. Okay, so... something kind of weird about these last temples compared to the first 2 we did. None of them really have an effect on the outside world, and I fell into the royal family's tomb, or crypt. That's tomb. Because the water and fire temple affected the outside world, making Death Mountain not look like it was going to kill everything. and doing the water temple on the lake, also doing the forest temple made it so that, well, the forest was livable again. I always found that weird. Also, warping here gives cutscene immediately, which is a bit weird. I have been waiting for you, Link. Link, a hero of time. You've overcome hardships and awakened the 6 stages. And now you have a final challenge, a showdown with Ganon, the King of Evil. For that, I have things I want to tell only to you. Please listen. After another unknown legend of the Triforce passed down by the Shadow Folk, Sheikah. This cutscene. You would seek the Sacred Triangle, listen to well. The resting place of the Sacred Triangle, the Sacred Realm, is a mirror that reflects what ours is. The heart of one who enters an evil heart enters the realm, it'll be terrible. The Triforce, the Sacred Triangle, it is a balance that, oh my god, this is going way too fast. The heart of the one who holds the Sacred Triangle will cast, oh my, basically what we heard before. Only one poor old man who touched Triforce, part representing the force of who once believes in it. That one seeks the true force, the one who must acquire the last 2 parts. Those 2 parts will be held within others, chosen by destiny, their Triforce marks on their hands. I butchered that scene. 7 years ago, Ganondorf, the King of Thieves, used the door. You opened the Temple of Time and entered the Sacred Realm. When he laid his hand on the Triforce, the legend came true. The Triforce separated into 3 parts. Only the Triforce of power remained in Ganondorf's hand. The strength of the Triforce of power enabled him to become a mighty evil king, but his dark ambitions were not satisfied. Gaining complete mastery of the world, Ganondorf started looking for those chosen by destiny to hold the 2 parts. I'm the one who holds the Triforce of courage is you, Link. The other one who holds the Triforce of wisdom, 7th stage, destined to be the leader of them all. And there's the shocking reveal. It is I, Princess of Hyrule, Zelda. I apologize for meeting you in disguise, but it was necessary to hide from the King of Evil. Please forgive me. On that day 7 years ago, Ganondorf attacked Hyrule Castle. I saw you as I was escaping from the castle with my attendant Impa. I thought I should entrust the Ocarina to you. I thought it would be our best chance. As long as you had the Ocarina in your possession, I thought Ganondorf could never enter the Sacred Realm, but something I could never expect happened. After you opened the door of time, the Master Sword sealed you away in the Sacred Realm. The Spirit remained in the Sacred Realm, and then the Triforce fell to Ganon's hands. He went to invade the Sacred Realm. Ganondorf had become the evil king in the Sacred Realm, become a world of evil. All of this is an unfortunate coincidence. I passed myself off as a Sheikah, and hoped that you would return. I waited for 7 years. And now you're back. The Dark Age ruled by Ganondorf, the King of Evil, will end. The 6 sages will open the sealed door and lure Ganondorf back into the Sacred Realm. I will then seal the door to the Sacred Realm from this world. Thus Ganondorf, the evil king, will vanish from Hyrule. Link, in order to do this, I need your courage again. Please protect me while I do my part. And here's a weapon that can penetrate the evil king's defenses, the power given to the chosen ones, the Sacred Light Arrow. Oh baby, this thing is powerful. sacrifice a shit ton of magic. Got the light arrow. The light of justice will smite evil. Like the bow, and then just equip it like the fire arrow. The rumbling can't be. It says, Zelda, you foolish traitor. I commend you for avoiding my pursuit for 7 long years. But you let your guard down. I knew you'd appear if I let that kid wander around.
It's not Ganon just like does all his plans.
Yeah, I don't know why he can't really do this to Link, but everyone always makes the joke in Wind Waker about Zelda revealing herself and getting captured, but like, we'll tend to forget about this one. My only mistake was to slightly underestimate the power of this kid. No, it was not the kid's power that was judged, it was the power of the Triforce of Courage. With the Triforce of Wisdom that Zelda has when I obtain these two, then I will become the true ruler of this world. If you want to rescue Zelda, come to my castle. Whatever magic he uses to talk also lets him laugh through the microphone. Anyway, yeah, that just happened. Thankfully, I think that's one of the last exposition dumps in the game. Alright, so final showdown time. Because, well, he's got Zelda. In reality, I'd assume he should just be able to grab us, but I had to guess that Link probably is a little bit harder to grab than Zelda. And this is a cutscene you could have gotten for a while, but that's what Ganon did with the place.
Looks good.
I don't know how you do this in just 7 years. Because remember, he didn't get his wish yet. He still needs us and Zelda to get the wish. Partly, it's a really bad idea that we're even going here, because we're literally the last thing that he needs. I should mention, you can head over this way. And that fairy fountain's still here, but it's different. And we'll be getting that in a little bit, because we still don't have all the items in the game, surprisingly. Let alone, I'm not even talking about the ones in the collection menu. The items menu. Yeah, I heard that on the way here, so I figured I'd probably go get it. Anyway, we should work on actually entering Ganon's Keep. Link, can you hear me? It's Rauru, the Sage. We 6 will gather our power and create a bridge to the castle where Ganondorf dwells. This castle's keep, which is known as Ganon's Tower, is protected by 6 barriers. Bringing down the 6 barriers and save Princess Zelda. Yeah, that's how this place is gonna work. This bridge, I believe, got a massive upgrade in this version of the game. Yeah. I can't begin to explain how much better this looks. Because the original didn't even have texturing on it, and it was just this bottom part with like little raised sides. But now it's like a whole thing. Golly, it looks really cool. Yeah.
They just saw what the Shadow Temple guys are doing. They're just like, yeah, we want to make something cool.
Bridge. Here it is, Ganon's Tower. This place, 6 small puzzle rooms based around temples and their various mechanics, which, in all honesty, is a pretty cool way to end off a game. But also kind of annoying because now you're literally doing 6 like puzzle rooms. Now, So yeah, this is the Spirit Temple one, if you couldn't tell by the wall layout. It's, I believe this one's 2 rooms. So it's mostly based around traps. Alright. Also, despite it sounding similar to 4 other areas, I'm pretty sure this one ambient track for Ganon's Tower is unique. It sounds similar to the Shadow Temple, but with like oh yeah, I got one of these slug guys, even though at least I'm pretty sure they were supposed to be Fire Temple. Trap. Yeah, bomb tree. That's cool. I'm pretty sure we can use our arrows. Or is this a solid? Yeah, it's a solid. Okay. I really feel like this game underutilizes bomb tube. Like, they're honestly a cool idea, but the game really just doesn't make use of them. Should work. Yeah. There we go. But I guess because it would be kind of tricky to make it still easy to play the game while using them. Because even that small of a puzzle is a little bit weird to pull off. Also, yeah, sun guys. Wall master trap. Alright. Oh, these are all just wall master traps. Alright, if you really feel like you need money, here you go. There we go. These other 2 wall masters, right? There's 1. Yeah, 3 wall masters if you... Because that's just a lot of cash right there. Okay, so... the thing they don't really tell you about is the light arrows are what you pierce the barriers. Just doing that just makes them like overload or something. Oops. Spirit barrier is destroyed. Hurry up, kid. And yeah, we get work done back here. Beam disappears, and we know we can continue to wherever we want to go next. We can't access the light down here until we get another item. And I'm pretty sure that item gets used like twice in this entire game. Oh shit. Yeah, this is actually a fire room, so remember to re-put on your Goron tunic. Okay, that's the main room. Oh, okay. Didn't realize this. Yeah, this room's got a bit. Instant death. It's supposed to like. How do you? Not bad. Oh, we can stick gauntlets in here too. I guess that's where we have to go. All right. Oh my god. Close with that. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this puzzle. Yeah, I guess it's a unique idea. cool. Perfect. I don't know if we can spit out the flail. That's a bit worrying. Adding a slug. Okay, oh, I usually jump attack them. Supposed to hover boots this? So. Or not. Alright, you know what? I don't think I'm supposed to. I need to just get the gauntlets, really. I don't think it's a lot easier. I don't remember which one they're in. Alright, maybe Shadow. More arrows. Pretty sure the lots of area rooms give them. Oh, right. Yeah, this place is already the Shadow Temple. Gotta use, like, hook shot to get to a chest that has nothing of value in it. It's perfect.
I just had to remind me.
I mean, I guess this room is kind of an interesting mechanic of just hook-shotting to irregular objects. Yeah, wait, this does have the, this is where the gauntlets are. Pretty sure why all the torches for that. Okay, not those ones. I hate how disorganized the menus get in this game. And we got a rusty switch, so we gotta go use our Megaton hammer. That opens the door, but we're not done in here, because there's also that switch. Okay, that is an important box. It's important. We'll start our way back up. There we go, the golden gauntlets. Now we can, like, do a lot of stuff in this. That was frightening. Alright, cool. I believe that should be the only room in this section yet. Here's the other generator. I should hit it first. Did I just seriously lose the magic for that arrow because I didn't shoot it? That's lame. Ooh. Shadow barriers dispelled. Please save the princess. Alright, so I could go and do the other ones right now, but there's something I want to go do because it's nearby and I need gauntlets for it. Hammer for first of all, we can open up the way to the, like, yeah, so, Light Medallion never really got a dungeon. I don't remember exactly what they do, but here's what the gold gauntlets let us do. And, yeah. Why not? Also, I kind of like it. I kind of like that scene because it just shows you how ridiculous this barrier exactly is.
Yeah.
Took that pretty damn well. Alright. So, to do what I want to do, we need to get... Hey, I should mention, I don't know the exact way that, this works, but basically the way gauntlets show up on Link's hand can be messed around with a little bit. So, I don't know if it got brought in this version, I don't think it did. But there was a glitch in the original, where you could actually, get a glitched pair of gauntlets to show up that would just be like black, green, or some other color. I don't exactly remember what color, but yeah. Anyway. Yeah, we can throw that, and that'll actually change the geometry of this place slightly. And if you remember, there was a fairy fountain here. And there still is a fairy fountain here. It's a great fairy fountain. Now this is the fairy fountain where we got Din's fire, but it's not run by the same fairy, I guess, this time. Welcome, Link. I am the Great Fairy of Courage. I will grant you an enhancement to your defensive power. Receive it now. This is one of the most useful upgrades in the game, in all honesty.
How did Ganon not find this in his own castle?
I mean, I think that's why that giant block was in front of it. Your defensive power is enhanced. Your enhanced defenses will reduce the damage inflicted by enemies by half. I read that backwards, but whatever. And she also restores our hearts and magic. Or never mind. Or oh no, there it is. Yeah, I thought we needed the hammer, but whatever. But yeah, you can get like a weird glitchy pair of gauntlets. Versions of this. This lets us, these gauntlets also let us lift up rocks, but I think the silver gauntlets could do something. Could also lift some rocks, which is very nice if you're trying to save bombs. Still need a hammer to break some rocks. Oh, you actually can't break those silvery rocks with the hammer. So that's the purpose right there. Anyway. That's what I really want to do, because this defense upgrade is great. It effectively doubles your HP when you think about it. And it makes a lot of enemies just now hit you for only a quarter heart of damage. Which is a bit insane to me. But anyway, we still got like 4 more barriers to take down, I believe. So let's just do the light one, because it doesn't have a dungeon associated with it, and I don't remember what it was. Oh goody, invisible enemies. You know, I'm glad there wasn't a light dungeon now. This is all they're doing to me. And now let me guess, half these chests are booby-trapped. Or not. What? I guess I was for beating the enemies. It's kind of dumb. Well, I don't want to press my luck with any more of these chests, but let's just open up this. So let's just open up this door. And I guess we need another key. Oh, okay. This is just a bunch of miscellaneous, like, of puzzles. Is this like a review within a review? Because I think that's what happened here. Like, here's a montage of everything you did. Twice. Oh wait, I remember this room now. So yeah, for some reason somebody thought it would be a good idea. Let's do a silver rupee thing while you're being timed with rocks. Okay, and they reverse direction? Oh, that's weird. Do they face through each other?
It looked
Yeah,
like
they
it,
do.
yeah.
Get me out of here.
Oh no, they bump into each other then.
No,
No.
they went through each other.
Alright.
Oh! This room is a jape. Now, why did Ganon get clever at this point? Alright, there we go. Now I'm glad there wasn't a light dungeon if that's how it's gonna treat me. Light barriers dispelled, hurry! I still got more barriers to go, alright, bud?
I'm trying to hurry, you're making me look at you.
Granted, it does warp me out of there, so I can always speed this up a little.
Oh.
So I assume that's him. I don't think Ganon would be that nice to me. Then again, he needs me anyway, so...
He's probably just watching from, like, a stupid glass ball or something.
No, he's busy playing an organ. Come on, Joe. Know this.
But maybe it's one on top of you.
Does Ganon enjoy, like, cable vision? Ball vision? Okay, yeah, we did need the golden gauntlets for this one. By the way, something I should mention, if something already did like a quarter heart's worth of damage, it just doesn't hurt you anymore, I think. Because that fire trap did 0 damage. Yeah, we did need the gauntlets because we need to do this stupid thing. There's also a silver rupee under there.
Another one of these cutscenes, because why not?
Yeah. The 3 times you can use that thing in the game. Only 2 of which are required was the stupid. Slug only took 2 hits. What happened with the one last time? So, to clarify, you need these gauntlets like 3 times in the entire game. But why? And you also need them to get 2 required collectibles in this room. 2? Like, what the heck? It would have been very sad if I had taken too long to aim that up. Alright. Trap. Freebies. There we go. Fire barriers dispelled. Hurry up, brother. Brother. Should only have 2 more to do. I think we only have fire and water and forest to do. What? Oh, that's a shot. I mean, Ice Temple. I mean, why is there a blue fire thing in here? You're gonna make me waste one of my bottle slots on that? Asshole.
No, I was joking about the one part about the Shadow Temple, but this is literally... Hey, remember that last one? Yeah. Go ahead and do it again.
Do I really have to waste... Oh no, I have an empty bottle. Oh, thank God.
So why do they put the icicles right before the chest if you're just gonna get invincibility? Open it.
I don't know. None of those icicles ever really hit you unless you're, like, in a very specific spot.
Hmm.
There we go. Oh. This room again. But now we're being timed. Pity. See any of these? Oh, There we go. Haha. I'm pretty sure I needed some blue fire in here. Oh, I have to get the ice blocks in the right spot. Okay, okay. It's required. Oh no. Messed up. It only respawns the one. I need to do this. And the rest. Although I don't think there's blue fire in here, so... Yeah, these are in the right spots, but I need to go dump this ferry, unfortunately. Oh, God. So, yeah, this plays into the thing that I was talking about with the ice caverns, where people expect that the water dungeon was supposed to be ice-related and was scrapped. For what reasons, we don't know. Could have been Zelda related, could have just been we really didn't like the way it turned out. But in all honesty, if these are the only puzzles that they got done with it, I'm kind of glad they scrapped it. Because it's not like devoid of creativity. Definitely seems like there could have been more fun to be had. Nice place. They did a better job in Majora's Mask with a nice dungeon. Did a much better job in Twilight Princess. Yeah, now that I think about it, ice dungeons are just kind of like cursed in Zelda games. Because there was also supposed to be one in Wind Waker, based on the info that we have, but that got canned to needing to have the game out by Christmas.
Oh.
Or at least we think. Hey, cool, the fairy respawned. Get back here. Got a fairy in a bottle. Alright. I don't like how opening the door doesn't stop the timer in here.
Oh, it is annoying.
Wait. It's the water barrier. Water barrier is dispelled. Hurry up. Alright, just one more left, and it's the forest barrier. Yeah, I do like how we have a little re-go-through of some areas, but it also kind of just screams we needed some padding. Alright. Yeah, I guess I haven't seen a better summary of the forest sections of this game. Alright, seriously. And the chest. Meaning 5 rupees. That is great. Anyway, here's a use for Bill's Fire that we can do. Oh, there's more torch. Wait, no. Where the heck? Are they invisible? Is that what we're working with now? What the heck? How is... I don't remember the puzzle in here. So I don't like how there's basically no explanation for it. I had all these lit. These are all lit. Where the heck is the last? Is there another? Am I? Oh my god. Hate you, Ganon. Now I'm out of fire. Cool. That's a magic. Should be some numbers down here. Emphasis on should, where the heck? There's seriously no way to get magic back in here? Oh my god. I think I found the one thing that kind of makes this place suck. Guys drop magic. If they drop anything, bombs, yeah. So maybe it's on the back top part. That's where they would also be, but I don't know why they would suck if they didn't put any not healing. No jars in here. It's just, that's where the shadow thing is, right? Does not put them in. That is so lame. I guess we just have to walk back out for a little bit. Go find some rocks or something with magic in them. That's so dumb. I'm surprised, really. I definitely don't want to have to walk through the barrier rooms to go get magic. It's so weird. Hopefully these things actually can contain items in them. Look like it, they do. I could just talk to a berry now that I think about it. I'm just gonna do that. Okay. I mean, I guess they do have this nearby, but it's so inconvenient. Soothe your wounds, yeah. Chill, heal us back up. Give us full mana magic. That was great. Where we come back here? Sure. One final. I don't know, it's bugging me that there are no jars in here. Hopefully this will just hit everything. That one just can't be hit by Din's fire, I guess. There we go. Now the door agrees with us. Oh. Okay, and really quick, there's actually a similar thing to the case of the Water Temple, where a lot of people also speculated it was supposed to be a wind temple. The evidence for this is similar to the Water Temple, mainly being the way the forest medallion is shaped. It looks more like a wind pattern to a lot of people. See where they're coming from, but it's kind of a weird change. I have to up there. But yeah, the only... Ow. Sure. The only thing I can agree with them is this. Like, this whole room, I do agree that the design for the medallion does look more wind-like, because it looks like a gust of wind being at you, rather than anything forest-related. But you also have to remember, the Forest Temple, while it doesn't have a super distinct foresty look to it, it's definitely not wind-related. Same thing for the Water Temple, really. Granted, an Ice Temple would make more sense story-wise because, well, you're trying to unfreeze the Zoras.
Freeze the Zoras?
Ah, hey Joe. Just in time. You just missed me, like, run out of magic inside Ganon's tower. And there are no jars in this room. Like, in the first rooms. There's only like, jars inside. The forest barrier is dispelled. Hurry up, Link. Alright, now we can finally get a move on and do what all these people we know have been yelling at us to do.
You know the one movie that like has a bunch of video game characters in it now?
What, Ready Player One?
Yeah, apparently that has Sans in it.
Oh shit, I did not hear about that.
I can't tell if it was an edit, because like I saw a similar image and it said Ness, but...
On one hand, it wouldn't surprise me because Ready Player One is pretty much just pop culture movie, but it really dates itself because of that. It wouldn't surprise me. Alright, now Ganon's on the organ.
Yeah, no, I don't think Sans is in here.
Yep, by the way, you might think it's weird that music just starts up in here, but we'll see that I'm not lying about him being on. I did not know you could stun Keys. What the heck? I feel like... What?
Yeah, it was just an edit of the Earthbound Ness one, I think.
Okay. Yeah, by the way, I just found out you can stun Keys with Deku Nuts. I thought that would just kill them. Okay.
Or not at all? Maybe that's not even... Was it just an edit overall? There's a Neon Genesis Evangelion reference, apparently.
Okay, so real quick. As you see, these are Dinofos. They're very similar to Lizalfos, but they are not the same thing. They use very similar tactics, but the main difference is they're a bit bulkier and they can breathe fire. Don't ask me why, they just can.
Dinosaurs.
Dinosaur. Yeah, this is, I guess the Ascent, I like to call it. It's just walk up a tower and fight mini bosses. Yeah, there is a reason why there's organ music playing now, but it makes this place a lot better. Oh yeah, you missed me die to Bongo Bongo, Joe.
Cool.
He does a lot of damage. Attack me, you scum.
I hate this. They made me well, I got out of rolling for breast size last time,
Alright,
but I didn't get out of it this time.
spill the beans.
Well,
Look who it is.
I'm not saying my name.
If it ain't Miss D Cup 12 inchers.
They wouldn't let me keep the dick. I rolled a D12 for dick size because I thought I was gonna play as a guy character.
You said you were gonna play the girl.
Oh
Yeah,
my-
I said like 3 times. And then I rolled a 12 from a D12 and they wouldn't let me keep it. And then I said traps aren't gay, the dick only makes it better.
Oh,
Etc, etc.
Truths in life.
Yeah,
Okay.
truths. Yeah.
I forgot about this fight. I'm honestly scared.
Still my
Oh, wait.
headcanon that she has a 12er.
Okay, I think we're actually good.
Oh yeah, these always get activated at the same time and it's the worst.
You're the worst.
I know.
Oh. There we go.
These guys just remind me of Dark Souls.
They kind of are, really. They're the closest thing to a Dark Souls enemy. Plus, you get a lot more benefit from dodging than blocking. So, yes.
They should just one-shot you for hitting you.
That-
That would make it really Dark Souls.
uh,
Maybe not one-shot you, but like pretty much half your
oh,
health.
please. The only reason why they didn't basically have my health is because I have the defense upgrade.
Defense upgrade from what?
The Great Fairy.
Oh yeah.
I made sure to do that because I don't want things going horribly wrong tonight.
Sign in. You have logged out of your account. What?
Nice.
Yeah,
Thanks.
I don't get the freedom of making my character the way I want to. Now I have to draw her with big titties.
Joe must go do research for the rest of tonight.
I already drew my character, and she didn't have big titties, but now I have to
Just
draw big
alter
titties
it
on.
slightly.
You know how much harder it is to make the.
I just took mine from the internet. It's not even
Yeah,
the.
but I want to draw mine.
Did I come in this way? Yeah, no.
I didn't know what clothes to put her in at all.
Now you gotta do a V-cut.
No,
Oh yeah.
I just drew the easiest thing that I could think of, which is a kimono, because I'm a weeaboo.
Alright.
I really like kimonos, by the way. I want one.
So yeah, the organ is an actual thing, and Ganon apparently knows how to play this monstrosity.
Yeah, Oregon is a really weird state. Honestly, Ganon playing the organ is so good.
Apparently Zelda doesn't like it.
Joe, you're gonna have to put on a voice for your character. We're going hard DP role playing. You're going all.
Okay,
all
if we're
5
going-
inches.
If we're going all in with the role playing, then you guys can't ask to rape me every other day.
Okay, can we...
It's not.
Look,
ask-
I'm using their words.
It
I
wouldn't-
didn't come up with
It
that.
wouldn't be asking if it was rape, Joe. Now what? We're asking you for sex.
That's true.
The Triforce parts are resonating. They're combining into one again. The two
Besides, when we do campaign, I'd be talking like this all time. Do not worry.
The two Triforce parts that I could not capture that day 7 years ago. Didn't expect they'd be hidden within YouTube. And now, finally, all the Triforce parts have gathered here. These toys are too much for you. I command you return them to me. Link, I can't help you because of the waves of darkness. I can't get close. I'm sorry, Link. Oh yeah. And the King Evil Ganondorf. I'm just now remembering that one, like, weird picture of the dude, like, on the trampoline.
Okay.
I don't have the image with me, but if you saw it, it would be stuck in your memory. So a small detail I'm hoping to not show off about this fight is this is actually above the room with the staircase we just ran up. If you
You should use the bottle.
I'm not doing that because I only have 2 bottles and they're both filled with berries.
Oh.
If you are to fall down, you have to climb back up.
It sucks.
It does. There's
I don't know how to do this fight with the sword, by the way. I've only ever done it with
There's
bottle.
also a lot of healing down there. Okay, so for a while I didn't realize you had to just do that to him. These blocks in the corner are supported and will not fall down no matter what. So if you stay there for too long and you get him to do a slam, he's just gonna... You're safe here basically, because anytime he slams, blocks will fall and he'll have no spots. Stop laughing at me. No, like anytime you mess up Ganon, just starts laughing for a while. That was a really short dead man's volley.
He's bad.
Wasn't a slam? Okay. Ah. Did I mention how bad I am at this? Oh yeah, Navi's not really kidding. While Ganondorf is flying around, you can't target him. Although I think that's just because of how far away he is.
I think they just get rid of your ability to target at all, because you can get close to him in a
No,
single
you
work.
can target him when he's on the ground because he's not emitting darkness.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying if you were to jump into the middle right now when he's flying, you can't target him.
Yeah. Really a strange choice, but it does make the fight a bit harder. Pretty sure I just have to do like this. Oh, no, wait. I can actually counter that attack. Oh, this makes platforms fall too. Pretty sure I can. No? Oh, yeah, you can. Yeah, he'll deflect your light arrows normally, but if you do that, you do it during that, you'll be fine. I actually need to drop down because I just ran out of magic. Shit.
Nice.
Yeah, he won't really bother you down here for some reason. His heart's gonna... Alright, there's some magic. Alright. The only issue is going back up can be dangerous. Because I'm pretty sure he'll just attack you immediately. But it's best to just go down there on your own terms. He'll do a slam and knock off a lot of tiles.
This part of the fight isn't even that hard. It's just like a back and forth.
It's a back and forth, can be a bit risky if you have to drop down a bunch. I didn't get the magic upgrade, so I'm probably going to need to. No! Well, that sucks. The real risky part is if you need to keep going down here, because you're going to quickly expend your healing on accident. Also, going back up likely means you're using platforms, which is very dangerous. Alright, let's get back up here. Oh, he didn't slam me, he just went straight for the dead man's wallet. Please.
I'd forgotten the Nintendo E3 2015 thing. Viltron was fired.
Yeah, that was really good. I recently had to watch that video for a thing I made. It was good.
The great king of The great evil King Ganondorf beaten by this kid. Green blood. If you're on 1.0, it's red. Link.
Linkaroo.
It wouldn't be Link or Roo, it would just be Rinku.
Linkaroo.
Oh yeah, so he can scream loud enough to shatter glass. In fact.
That should be his new neutral B in Smash.
Just
It screams.
Ghostly Whale from Danny Phantom. That was like in that one Danny Phantom like beat 'em up, or was it a beat 'em up or fighting game? It was
a beat 'em up. It was the GBA one, right?
yeah. There was no like random enemies though, wasn't it? Just like a boss rush.
I
Maybe
think
there were.
enemies.
But I remember Danny's super was the Ghostly Whale, and I thought it was so cool.
He
Ganondorf.
could.
I barely remember that game at all.
I want to play it again to see how bad it is.
Ganondorf.
It was actually fun though. I remember it.
I'm gonna go get it right now.
Ganondorf. Pitiful man. But a strong, righteous mind, he could not control the power of the gods, and I like how Zelda doesn't even consider the fact that he did this on purpose. Link, listen to me. This tower will collapse soon. His last breath, Ganondorf's trying to crush us with the ruins of the tower. We need to hurry and escape. Please follow me. Yeah, unfortunately, since I'm not amazing at this game, we're not going to be giving a quick way to get out of here.
Would we have one or two? Well, we have 3 Diablo characters. No, 4 Diablo characters. And then fucking Tehran ruins it.
Well, she ruined everything, including the Nightfall and going for the Alliance.
Or the night.
You really should get war crimes.
Or the Nightfalling being somewhat neutral.
I hate Tehran.
She's had a really shitty, like, representation in this expansion. Anyway, yeah,
She's just a
this is what people call the collapse, and if you're actually doing it, it's literally just following Zelda around as she opens doors for you, and then screams at redeads.
How did Zelda get captured again? I completely forgot.
She revealed herself, and then Ganondorf was just like, I knew if I let you run free, she'd like reveal herself, and then just he just puts her in a crystal. Like he doesn't even show up; she just gets put in a crystal. Like, you know how everyone says, "Oh, the Tetra thing is stupid." No, this is the original stupid.
You don't even know the definition of stupid, alright? Alright? I know what the definition of stupid is, and I ain't there. Right?
Yeah, I know. I think you do know the definition of stupid. I've played D&D with you.
But you were like the best person.
Was I the best person, or did I just want to cry?
Alright, so yeah,
You can do both.
That's true.
here's our first ambush against some stealthers.
What?
Fucking. Okay, this match is officially bullshit. I mean, it was before but Genji plus Maiev is one of the worst things in the game.
God, that sounds awful.
And Thrall doesn't help with his fucking wolf.
I just found a video I recommended called Ganon is not a villain.
He is though.
Really?
A game theory. It's not a game theory, by the way.
Do you like? Can you tell which game it is based on the thumbnail art?
Well, technically, if
No, it was the Twilight Princess.
they
art.
need evidence, any claim can have some form of evidence. It just needs to support them.
The thing is, I don't think there's any evidence because Ganon's
I
purpose is
neither do I.
Ganon's purpose is literally to be the villain.
I mean, there's evidence for anything when you consider confirmation bias.
But just like
Am I right or am I right?
Nazis, but just like Nazis deserving a fair trial, theories deserve a fair shot.
Yeah.
They're-
I like how you brought up that.
Like, I'll hear them out, I guess, but it's not.
It's unlikely.
I don't think there's any game where Ganon has done anything less than ruin everyone's lives. Oh yeah, this Redead's just kind of a jerk.
It's like the theory for Giovanni trying to save the day. I like that theory.
That one can have some merit to it. I don't think that one is entirely wrong, but I don't think that the game.
Do you have to kill this guy? Also, your sword had an active hitbox while you were stunned.
Yep. No, you missed it. In the Shadow Temple, there's a Gypto that froze me in a jump attack, avoided it while time was stopped, and then like Marth grabbed me.
Nice.
I was shocked.
Shocked and appalled.
Anyway, yeah, we escaped the tower while it just kind of goes down. By the way, if you're playing this on the Chinese IQ, this lags the console to shit.
You know, just in case any of your viewers are playing this from the Chinese IQ.
Well, what is it? It's funny because the big like shock waves from this actually desync with the sound effects because of how much lag gets generated.
What the hell?
I know, it's not stupid.
I'm dying in like 2 seconds. We all are.
Oh god.
Even the tanks. We can't deal with this burst bolt. They have 2 tanks, 3 assassins. We have 2 specialists, an assassin, Tehran healer, and Joanna.
Yeah, that was bullshit. Anyway, Ganon's keep kind of killed itself. It's over. It's finally over.
Isn't it? Isn't it?
Link, I'm sorry I couldn't help you in the battle before. It's a shame, Navi. And yeah,
She's better than Tattle.
from the rubble, something is moving. I'm just gonna preempt something real quick. Okay. So, we're gonna do the courageous but stupid thing of checking what's going on in here, and we walk into his final Kikaku.
What sucks is they're all going for damage shit too. Like even Zarya has the upon expiration breaking personal barrier deals 142 damage nearby. Who the fuck hits that?
By the way, I'm just laughing because I think I remember seeing like some sort of edit of this of him just flipping off and trying to force a power there. But yeah, here it is.
Oh,
Here's the big man himself.
The big boy.
Actual Ganon. This fight.
I found this kind of difficult one.
This fight is actually kind of tricky because you have to fight him without the sword. There's no way he's gonna hold back. He's gonna hold me back again. This time we fight together. You know, in all honesty, I like that Navi's a bit like sick of his shit, but the fairy from Phantom Hourglass did that so much better. So yeah, Ganon's weak point is his tail.
dick.
His weird ass glowing tail. Also, he barely looks like a pig in this one. But yeah, you have to fight him with the Megaton Hammer, unless you did the big Goron Sword trading quest, in which case you use that.
Or Deku sticks.
You can't use them as a Link. That's only for
Yeah?
speedrunning.
Oh yeah.
Which I see.
Well, can't you also use the Kokiri sword as Little Link?
I'm not sure. But something I do want to mention. Oddly, yes, in the speedrun you do fight Ganon as a kid. It's actually pretty amazing. And
The cutscene works and everything.
I know.
It's not big buggy.
I'm surprised it doesn't freak out more, but the amazing part is, someone did fan art of that speedrun, and it's great. Link, the Master Sword's over here, hurry up. Where are you? There you are. If you take too long doing this, the fire can go back up early, but I think I'm almost there. Anyway, so now that we have the Sword of Evil's Bane, we can actually really start fighting again.
I guess you just had that before. Like you
Also,
damn Kokiri.
not even a Kokiri.
Elf, whatever.
Hylian.
Same thing.
No, the Kokiri don't grow up, that's the thing. So, the funny thing is,
Legal lollies.
this,
No.
the funny thing is, Ganon, you can fight him like some Dark Souls bosses, where the closer you are to him, the safer you are. Which seems completely counterintuitive to most people, but trust me on this one. Because most of his hitboxes will go past you. If you notice, I'm pretty sure I took 0 damage in this fight. I'm using my power to hold the Evil King. Use your sword and deliver the final blow. Yeah, this is Zelda's one purpose. She can basically steal Ganon while you can kill him.
Now let's give her the arrow of light as her final smash. Not just like laser beam.
Anyway.
Guys, Wind Waker War. Come on.
A stab from Master Sword. That should do it. 6 ages now. And yeah, we're still going through with this plan of sealing him away in the Sacred Realm. Which seems to me like it would just do more harm than good, but whatever. Ancient creators of Hyrule.
Is
Now open the sealed door and send the evil carnation of darkness into the void of the evil realm. Okay.
I'm like wondering, why is me and Nazebo have most of the deaths? Because we're the squishies on our team. And when you're on a team of versus Burst,
So here's the backup plan, I guess. Or, not the backup plan, the main plan, but we don't get to see that. You. Curse you, Zelda. Curse you, sages.
Satan.
Satan.
Curse you, Link. They couldn't capitalize that, are you kidding me? Someday, when the seal is broken, that is
Who would
when I
break
will
a seal?
exterminate your descendants.
Or
Okay, so I'm just kind of real. Oh no, wait, never mind. As long as the Triforce of Power is in my hand. I thought the scene didn't make sense, but I'll talk about why it does in a second. First, we have to have our goodbye.
Alright, now I can murder an enemy team.
Also, I'm pretty sure this cutscene actually will have Kid Link in it, which is kind of funny. Thank you, Link.
we'll have what?
Kid Link in it.
It does.
Thanks to you, Ganondorf has been sealed inside the evil realm. Thus peace will once again reign in this world for a time. All the tragedy that has befallen Hyrule is my doing. I was so young I could not comprehend the consequences of trying to control the Sacred Realm. I dragged you into it too. Now it is time for me to make up for my mistakes. You must lay the Master Sword to rest and close the door of time. However, by doing this, the road between times will be closed. Link, give the Ocarina to me. As a sage, I can return you to original time with it.
No, I want to bang you. I want to bang you. No, I don't want this.
There is always time for that, Kevin. Besides,
Sure.
Link is betrothed to a fish.
Yeah.
But wait, there's a timeline where I bang you though.
Peace has returned to Hyrule. It's time for us
Oh,
to
no,
say
wait.
goodbye.
That timeline he does bang the fish. Because they mention it in the Champion's Ballad.
Now go
Oh,
home.
spoilers, by the way.
What?
Now go home,
What?
Link. Regain your lost time.
Do you not know, Joe?
Hold on.
Just,
What?
Just shut up, Kevin. Home is where you're supposed to be. The way you're
Home is
supposed
where
to
you
be.
bang fish, apparently.
Can't take you anywhere, can I?
I don't see the problem.
Bang fish? Fish pussy.
That's not how that works.
Jewel vibes.
Zoras
They have
literally
boobs.
lay eggs. We'll be going over this in Majora's Mask.
Alright.
I'll
Well,
fertilize
thank you,
your
Link.
goddamn eggs.
Goodbye.
They have breasts for a reason.
There's so many things wrong with that statement.
there's nothing wrong with that statement.
Anyway, so yeah, credits. Yay.
Please send any argument with my comedical statements to 866-875-319.com.
Stop.
Anyway, so
Joe, what's your phone number again?
before he starts talking again,
That's not even my phone number.
I do want to say, Ocarina of Time's still a pretty good Zelda game. It's not it's not my absolute favorite, but I still think it plays.
It's the best one.
I still think it plays very well for an N64. Even though I was playing an updated one, the original one's still pretty good, but the frame rate's a bit.
It literally plays the same except with a better frame rate.
Yeah, it looks a lot better too, in my opinion.
Maybe, well, obviously.
There's some people who prefer certain things from each game. I can understand that. But
I like the cliff boobs.
I like how the Great Fairies have triangle boobs in the old game, but like in this game they like rounded them out, but they still point to like a tip.
yeah, it's a bit weird. What I do want to mention, so Ganondorf getting sealed away, I was confused about this for a second. Because in Twilight Princess, as I mentioned, Ganondorf's execution is something that was planned. Then I remembered Zelda's timeline is screwy, or at least the last official one they stated, because that got retconned slightly, but we don't know how.
Wait, what?
They have basically indirectly said that Hyrule Historia is not entirely correct. But this game is the splitting point into 3 separate possible timelines, and in one of them, Link stays a child, and I'm assuming him and Zelda find some way to ruin Ganondorf, and I guess that would lead to his execution in Twilight Princess.
No, he goes back as a child and is like, fuck that Ganon guy, and she's like, oh no, that Ganon guy is bad, I see, okay, well fuck him. And they kill him.
Yeah, I don't...
And then he falls into a tree and dies.
I don't...
Not the
That's just a theory.
I don't know exactly how they would prove this, but that's what I'm assuming happens. And I don't remember.
Did you even bother getting a Poda?
No, I didn't. I thought I would need to, but I didn't.
You don't need one for a speed. You don't need an opponent for a speed run.
That's true, but I thought you need it for a normal playthrough. Anyway, so yeah, I also really like these credits. I think they're pretty cool. Everyone's just kind of having a little celebration. But pretty much.
It's like what we did when Joe died. Not Joe. Tom. When Tom died.
Mario and Luigi are drunk.
But basically,
All the
I
cops.
tend to prefer Majora's Mask. However, I'm not gonna like start a giant war about it.
Start a giant war. Communist.
See, you're not starting a giant war because you know that Majora's Mask is clearly the inferior.
No, I'm not gonna start a giant war about it. Tom starts a giant war about it. Anyway, we're gonna be moving on.
You're
to
not
that
allowed
next.
to have an opinion.
We're gonna be moving on to that next. I'm gonna mention some weird changes I actually noticed, and some differences between Oot and Majora's Mask besides the obvious, because there was several graphical improvements between Oot and Majora's Mask, which is surprising.
You're right. Oot has the better story, but Majora's Mask has the better innovation.
I'm not sure. Also,
Stop.
in a weird sort of tender moment, we literally have Mido next to King Zora.
I thought he dies if he leaves the
No.
tree.
No, he just is the king, and that is literally his throne.
No, Mido.
Oh, but no. Oh,
Kokiri die when they leave the tree.
not when they leave the tree. I don't know if there's anything about
That's
that.
what they said
Huh.
in the beginning of the game.
That's really inconsistent then. Maybe Mido's just some young kid who thinks he's a Kokiri.
How is he have the? Why is he still a child at the end when you're an adult like that?
Oh yeah, that's so weird. I never noticed that. That's a lore inconsistency. That's funny.
It makes sense why Saria could leave because she's like a ghost
She's a
now.
sage, so I think they have certain excuses. Either that, or that's just a legend amongst the Kokiri.
Yeah, possibly.
That's also... Or maybe because the Deku Tree is strong again, there's not as much evil in Hyrule, they're able to do it.
I thought he was dead.
There's a new one. There's a baby
there's a
one.
new Deku Tree.
I thought that was Wind Waker.
No. That's when it's fully grown. In Ocarina of Time, when you clear the Forest Temple, the Deku Sprout becomes a thing.
I don't know. When I met that guy from Wind Waker, he seemed more like a teenager. He had stuff all over his face.
Wow. That was a good joke.
But yeah, hopefully tomorrow I'll figure it out as long if my power's on and a few other things function properly. We should.
Are you okay?
We should be starting Majora's Mask.
Kevin, have another freak out.
Fucking my Ev.
And I know Joe kind of wants to avoid doing that, but
What'd you say?
I know Joe kind of wants to avoid doing that.
Avoid doing what?
Starting Majora's Mask.
Yeah, I actually am probably not even gonna watch this stream.
Oh, come on, man.
Rip. Really don't want to play it right now, and
Well, I was
I
saying
don't
at least
wanna
watch the stream.
why would I watch the stream? That would just like ruin the game.
You're ever gonna play it though?
Wow, that's toxic. See,
Wow.
okay,
When they
attitudes
release it
like
for
that.
Switch-
Attitudes like that are one of the reasons why it's like, well,
Excuses like this are also one of them, but whatever.
yeah.
Um,
I honestly hate it when people are like, just play it, just play it, just play it. Hey, I don't want to play it right now. You're never gonna play it. That's all I get anytime I say I don't want to play a
I'm
game.
just saying, there's a
You're never gonna play
You
it.
you did this about Chrono Trigger too, and I never played Chrono Trigger.
okay,
Congrats.
Okay.
I'm annoyed because I don't.
I know. I'm just saying, I think with a lot of games, there's like a point where, not like a point that you have to get through to start playing it, but I do think.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying I wasn't having fun.
Okay. Anyway,
It's like I think it would be different if I said Majora's Mask is terrible because I'm not.
Majora's Mask is terrible though.
but
I didn't see it on the freaking GameCube.
I'm pretty sure it was part of it. No, that was just Oot Master Quest, I think. I'd need to double
Yeah,
check.
had
Anyway,
it.
yeah, here's the
Melee, like a word.
here's the Oot 3D credits in addition to the originals. I don't know why, but actually no, I do know. These people deserve their credits, but it's always weird because they didn't slip them in before the normal credits end. It's strange.
Oh shit, Baruch's closed tomorrow.
What's closing?
Baruch College, Amon's college.
Oh. That was Tony's.
We don't know.
Yeah, I like this photo montage. It's pretty cool. 'Cause, it's just a bunch of little memories from the game that you make.
Look at all the stuff he didn't do.
Actually, no, most of these are main story.
I know, but like,
I also did go to Epona as a kid.
Shingles is nasty and new vaccines work well. Why would adults avoid shots? Because they're fucking dumb. Or misinformed, whatever. Both work.
Yeah, I never actually did go back to the Fortress as a kid. There's like nothing there.
Hot ladies.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, come on. Carry me through my next game. Carry me to my next game. Casilla's free this week. Is there no
That's weird.
cancer?
I thought I'd have more to say in retrospect, but really,
it's Ocarina of Time now.
really, you get what you come to play for. It's the standard 3D Zelda. Not in a bad way, but in a, that's what it is, that's what it tries to do, because it had to set the standard, really.
No, but setting the standard isn't good enough because if you're the first game, you have to make like innovations on a thing that doesn't exist yet.
Yeah.
People are stupid, by the way.
Yeah, I know. And from here, Majora's Mask innovated a little bit, but it didn't want to go too far because I don't think they really had time to do anything absolutely ridiculous. But I think they did innovate in good ways. Also, yeah, as it was mentioning, we now have Master Quest, which is hard mode. And they do all sorts of mean stuff too, like flip the map so you have no clue where you are.
Why is my ping not?
But anyway, that's all for tonight. Majora's Mask should start tomorrow. From there, I think I am just gonna do Wind Waker after Majora's Mask. I've
Is there anything in between?
no.
Twilight Princess.
There could be Twilight Princess instead. I wasn't sure which one I
Um.
wanted to end off with, but I think I'm just gonna end off with Twilight Princess because I know that I have generally positive opinions about that game. And it's been forever since I fully played through Wind Waker, and I'd rather not risk ending off Zelda's with a somewhat negative opinion. Because there is a chance of that I don't really remember, so I'd rather just end it off with something that I'm pretty cool with. But anyway, dropped on by, thank you, and I hope you have a great night.